Hello everyone and welcome to this presentation. My name is Krishnadev Ojha and today we are going to explore one of the most transformative technologies of our era, that is artificial intelligence. And over the next few minutes, we will be looking at where the AI came from and how it works today and where it is taking us in the future. Now we will go to slide 2, which is the content part. The visuals you can see is the 6 tiles covering introduction, history, applications, robotics, future, and daily life. So to give you an overview of today's session, we will start with the formal definition of AI. Then we will take a trip through its fascinating history from the 1940s to the present. We'll also dive into specific applications like expert system and natural language processing, discuss the role of robotics, and finally, look at the ethical and practical implications of AI in our daily lives. Now we'll go to slide 3, which covers the definition part. And the questions asked is, what is artificial intelligence? And the visual that you see is definition text. So what exactly is AI? At its core, artificial intelligence is intelligence exhibited by machines, as simple as that. And in the world of computer science, we define an ideal intelligent machine as a flexible, rational agent. This means it's a system that can perceive its environment and take calculated actions to maximize its chances of success. Unlike a standard calculator, an AI adapts to its logic to achieve specific goals. Now I'll go to slide 4, that is history part, and the history from 1943 to 1965. Now the visual that you see is the timeline of early milestones and the robotic hand image. So AI is not as new as many of us think. The journey began in 1943 with the first artificial neurons. A massive milestone followed in 1950 when Alan Turing published its seminal work on computing machinery and intelligence. However, the term artificial intelligence was not actually coined until the Dartmouth Conference in 1956. By the mid 60s, we were already seeing the first algorithm capable of logical reasoning. Now we'll go to slide 5, that is also the history part, but from 1969 to present era. And the visual that you see is the timeline layout from knowledge system to the modern era. So moving into the late 20th century, we saw the rise of knowledge-based system. The 1980s were a boom time for the expert system industry. But this was followed by what researchers called the AI winter in the late 80s, a period where funding and interest cooled down because the tech could not yet meet the high expectations. Since 1993, however, we have been in a period of rapid integration where AI has moved out of the lab and into almost every device we own. Now we will come to slide 6, that is expert system, and the visual that you see is the text regarding knowledge bases and the NASA K-10 rover. So one of the most practical branches of AI is the expert system. These are programs designed to mimic the decision-making ability of a human expert. They use a knowledge base of facts and rules to solve complex problems. It's important to note that these systems are meant to assist humans, not replace them. A great example is NASA's use of expert system in rovers to navigate and analyze terrain where human intervention is not possible in real time. Now we'll go to slide 7, that is NLP and speech recognition. And the visual that you see is the tiles of language, speech, and Siri. So the communication is a human hallmark, and AI is mastering it through natural language processing or NLP. Here the goal is simple: let machines understand English or Hindi just as easily as they understand binary code, combined with speech recognition, which allows machines to process the human voice. We get tools like Siri or Google Assistant that makes technology accessible to everyone through simple conversation. Now we'll go to slide 8, that is computer vision. And the visual that you see is the image of facial recognition processing. So if NLP is the ears of AI, computer vision is the eyes. This field aims to give machines the ability to sense and understand the visual world. Today, this is used for everything from unlocking your phone with your face to security system that can identify and track objects in real time. It's a complex process of detecting patterns, identifying them, and reacting to what is seen. Now we'll go to slide 9, that is robotics and auto programming. And the visual that you see is the text on robotics/programming and the Honda Asimo image. So robotics is the physical manifestation of AI. When we combine mechanical engineering with intelligent sensing, we get robots like Honda's Asimo that can navigate rooms and interact with people. Alongside this, we have automatic programming where AI actually helps write code based on high level instructions, significantly speeding up how we build software. Now we'll go to slide 10, that is the future of AI. What will be the future of AI? It's $1 million question, and the visual that you see is the navigation imagination tile and the soldier robot image. So looking ahead, the future of AI brings both excitement and caution. While the potential for good is infinite, there is what we call negative imagination, the fear that AI could be used for sophisticated threats or antisocial purpose. As we move towards machine and with higher cognition, we must be strategic and ethical about how much power we delegate to them. Now we'll come to slide 11, that is AI in our daily lives. And the visual that you see is the smart car interior and virtual assistant text. So in reality, the future is already here. We see it in our virtual assistants and the rapid development of autonomous smart cars. We are moving towards a world where AI manages our schedules, handles our commutes, and even optimizes our energy usages at home, making our lives more efficient and connected than ever before. Now we'll come to the question and answer or conclusion part, that is slide 12. And the visual represents any questions. And in conclusion, I would say that the AI has not only changed how we use machines, but it has sharpened our understanding of what human intelligence really is. It presents us with incredible challenges and even greater opportunities. Thank you for your time. I am Krishnadev Osha, and I'm now happy to take any questions you might have. Thank you.